It was the 1990s, a big show in a small town off I-75 in Georgia. They were called the biggest cocks in the henhouse. But things have changed since then. It's been 30 years, and they finally found a home here, like everyone else, doing a podcast. It's Erica and Mark, the phone call podcast thing.
Hello.
Hello, Mark Steele, please.
Speaking.
Hi, Mark. This is Erica. I work for AT&T. Are you happy with your long-distance service?
Yes, considering long distance hasn't been a problem since the early 2000s.
I was trying to explain to my daughter about long distance and toll calls the other day, and she was like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, you had to pay. You had to like watch who you called. Like I couldn't call my friend who had an 899 phone number when I was growing up, even though he was like 8 miles down the road. But I could call my other friend who was 30 miles on the other side of town, but that was okay." And she's like, "Well, how would you know what was a toll call?" I'm like, "You just know.
You just know what the numbers are. You know what to do, and you get to put a 1 in front of it. You were going to have to expand.
Well, even then, parents. I mean, it was, but they would try and trick you. So I could just dial this 899 phone number to talk to my friend Ben, but you know, he lived like, I think it was, you know, probably 8-9 miles down the road, but he was in that toll call area, even though we're in the same county. It didn't matter. He was just in a different area. But if I wanted to call my cousin's house that was like 30 miles away, they had the same prefix as we did from 30 miles away, which I never understood. I don't understand it. We were both 495 numbers. Like, how are you a 495? It takes me 45 minutes to drive to your house. It's not a toll call, and you're a 495. When my neighbor down the road has a 378 number, but you have a how? How does any of this work? None of it made any sense. But we also knew to call out to where my uncle lived was not a toll call. So you could safely call there, but you couldn't call Ben in Clinton, or it would be 25 cents a minute, and your dad sees the phone bill. Why is the phone bill, higher? Oh, that was me.
Oh, yeah.
My friend Ben.
You know, it's so funny, too, because there was a time that I can remember where when we got home from a vacation, what would happen is my mom would call my grandparents and then ask for somebody, call them collect.
Yeah.
And ask for somebody from our family.
And then they just call back.
And they would say, "Oh, they're not here
right
now."
Right.
And then the operator would say, "Hey, your party's not here," which is like, and then that was the end of it. They knew we were at the house.
So my grandmother, when we moved to Florida in 1984, we'd call my grandmother on Sundays and talk to my grandparents, and they didn't want us paying for the call because they know how expensive that is. So, my grandma's like, "Now you have to just call and let it ring once, and then I'll call you right back." So she knew if the phone rang one time on a Sunday to call us, or if when I was in college in Fort Lauderdale, I couldn't do that because I had a pay phone and the number was different all the time. So I would have to call my grandmother and make a collect call. I was explaining to my daughter what a collect call was. She's like, "Wait, what? You have to call an operator, like an actual person?" Yeah, a person.
Yes, they had people there
who was in this country and say, "Yeah, I need to make a collect call, from, then you say your name and then they call the person. I have a collect call. Yes, I'll accept. Okay. Your party has accepted. Go ahead." And that's all these people must have done all day.
Yeah.
We think we have shitty jobs in radio. Imagine having that job.
It was hilarious. I just can remember that my grandfather gave my grandmother, she wanted to talk to her brother. One of her brothers, one brother that was still alive. This was in the late 70s, early 80s when he first moved to Florida. And on Sunday, it was cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To make a call.
That's why we always called on Sundays. Yeah.
And she would call, and then they would, and to share the expense of talking to each other. Mm-hmm. 1 week he would call, and then the next week she would call him. Mm-hmm. And it was a assigned call time and date, where like we were like we go to church, and my grandmother's like, "We got to get home like right away. I'd be dilly dallying around the parking lot because Bruz is calling. My Uncle
Right.
Bruz is calling.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh my gosh.
And people don't understand the hell that we had to
No.
go through with the phone company back in the day.
And every time you move, you lost your phone number.
Right. Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
carry your phone number with you.
No. If you could not transfer your old phone number. That is true. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Because I've had this phone number since the iPhone came out in whatever year that was, 2007. And then before that, I had a different phone number because my ex and I were on the same plan. And then when I finally got the iPhone, it was only with AT&T, but my ex was with Verizon. So I had two phones for a while. And then they wouldn't let me transfer my old phone number to AT&T. So I was like,
Oh, yeah, they were.
I'll just abandon that phone number then, that's unheard of now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I remember when I had my phone number since the beginning of my very first cell phone. And then when I got up here and I kept it for a long time. And then 2020, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or somewhere around 2020 or 2019, I got a phone call one morning, woke me up about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And it was somebody giving me the riot act that I better get my wife back in line.
Oh, hey.
I
Whoa.
wasn't even married yet, so it's 2019. I'm going, what the heck are you talking about? And it's like, who is this? And,
Wait a
your
minute.
wife is...
Hold on. Are you one of those people whose marriage fell apart during the pandemic?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but the friendship part of the deceased marriage fell apart in the pandemic because apparently somebody she was befriended had a girlfriend or a wife, and she was mad at me for not keeping my wife in check. And I go, listen, that was 5 years ago, and I'm not interested in joining your Jerry Springer circus. So I said, you're going to have to deal with her directly.
All right.
And I hung up the phone with her, and I got out and told my soon-to-be wife at that time, I told Kathleen, I said, hey, listen, I got to go to T-Mobile or someplace and get a new phone number and phone and all. I was going to go get it all changed because
It's going to blow your whole life up, huh? You're going to blow it up.
Yeah.
All right.
So I lost that 239 area code number and to that.
Yeah.
And actually, out of the four numbers we had 76, 77, 78, and 79. No. 96, 97, 98, 99. And I had the 96, of course, because I worked at 96 K-Rock.
Right.
So I had to. And then the only person left that has that number is my ex. Huh. She has hers. The kids both lost theirs. When David came up here, he could get a decent price on a phone, but in order to do that, he had to give up like his phone number.
Yeah, he had to buy a phone and get a new phone.
Yeah,
number,
and do all that. So he just did that.
You know,
But
Verizon did
a lot
that
of
to me,
places
too.
don't do that anymore.
So when I switched from AT&T to Verizon last year, they told me that I had to get one of their numbers. And I'm like, well, I want to keep my number. Well, that's going to cost you extra money. And I said, well, I mean, all right. But then I started looking into it. I'm like, oh, so I can put two phone numbers on my phone. I can put like 8 phone numbers onto my phone if I want to. My phone doesn't care. These phones all have eSIM cards now. You can get a whole bunch of phone numbers on there. So I got this new Verizon number, and I'm starting to have regrets that I didn't keep it. Because the number, it was a great, it was like 941-343-0000. And I was like, oh man,
brilliant.
I should probably keep that number. All I got to do is remember the 343. That's it. But I didn't.
But see, Kev, because nowadays it's just beep, 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 beep. But back in the old days, that would have been a horrible number.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lol with the rotary phone. Yep. That would have been
4 times. People were getting tired of calling you.
This is the oldest podcast in podcast world. We're the oldest. And when we come back,
We may be the oldest people.
We're going to talk about our doctor visits when we come back.
Actually, I have.
No.
No, I actually have a friend that does a podcast on the playground, and his whole thing is on because his wife has beginning of Alzheimer's.
Right.
It's completely about Alzheimer care.
Oh my God! So he could do the same podcast every week, and she would never know.
Well, he has the second. We have the second oldest podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He's at that one, but he's also doing something good with his time.
Yeah, we're getting edged out by the benevolent Alzheimer's guy. I feel much better. Let's probably take a break.
Let's take a quick.
Yeah.
Let's take a break because I want
I
to
get struck by lightning.
talk to you about my old stomping grounds has some changes.
Oh, down in the Fort Myers in that shiny new building I heard so much about.
Yes.
Well,
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
We were talking a while back about was it Sun or Fort Myers or both of them? I don't know. There's a company.
Yeah. Sun or Fort Myers. I think Sun is actually the one that bought all the Beasley stations.
And Beasley's had to go sell all their stations.
Well, some of them, not all of them.
Not all of them, but all the ones in Fort Myers are home market.
Yeah.
That's sold all their home stations because their corporate offices
That's bizarre.
40 miles away.
It's bizarre to me that they did that. And they sold one station in Tampa.
Yeah. And what happened was everybody's like wondering what they're going to do and all this. So I saw somebody, a friend of ours, put something cryptic up there on his Facebook page, and it said, "If you know, you know."
Yeah, I saw that same person put that cryptic thing on there. And what was our boy Jay-Z talking about?
I don't know. Well, so I said, well, that's interesting. So let me go take a look. And so I pulled up 96krock.com, and it's still using the same moniker, everything that rocks.
Yeah, because the post made no sense at all. It's something about if you know, you know. What is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I look at it, go, okay, that's the same moniker, same everything, that same logo, but the website has like nothing on it but like a contact.
Nobody goes
page
to websites anymore, so websites don't
Yeah.
matter. So what's the deal? Are they flipping 96K Rock to Mexican?
Well, that's just it. I looked down there, and there was what was playing was some Green Day song, something about September. I don't know what the song is.
Okay.
The only Green Day songs I know is from that first
Time.
album,
I hope you had the time
Dookie.
of your life, and yeah.
I remember Dookie. That was it. Remember we
Yeah.
were playing that one song.
Yeah.
What was it, Lagrange?
We were
or
playing
Lacombe or-
Lagrange's ZZ Top.
What was the name of the? No, it was a Texas name though,
I
right?
don't know, man. There's so many freaking Green Day songs. Who knows?
Yeah.
Green Day's
It's
one of those
about
bands Green Day's kind of like bubble gum. It's like, oh, this is really good, and then when you spit it out, it's like, did I just have gum? That's what Green Day is.
I know I know a few people that hate Green Day, like John Lydon and what's the other guy? The guy from the Dead Kennedys.
Oh, Jello Biafra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a couple, and the guy from the Black Flags hates them too. The guy that does a spoken word.
Oh, Henry Rollins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Henry Rollins.
Anyway, so they're playing that. So then I look up some more, and I run across one of those inside radio things, and I sent it to you.
Yeah.
It's apparently. Did you ever meet Roach?
No, but the thing you
know
sent me
of
here-
him?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I mean, I knew his name was Anthony Prophet. I didn't know his name was Roach, and I only know that
Roach is his
because
radio name. Yeah.
I think he worked for the same guy who gave me my first real job in radio at that AM station in Tifton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because after I left Tifton, that guy, Alan, he ended up going to Athens to WPUP. And I just saw on here that Roach worked at WPUP in Athens. So he's
because he went.
he's got to know the guy that gave me my start in radio. And I would love to talk to him about that, actually.
He's actually a pretty good guy. Honestly, a lot of people don't like him because he's very radio-ish.
What does that mean?
Well, like he's
No.
he's kind of like the guy that was like he's got 10,000. If someone passes,
Yeah.
he's got a picture with him.
Oh, okay. He's that guy. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the guy.
and
Right. Somebody.
he
from,
likes
Billy
working the
Joel.
system.
Billy Joel's going to die, and I'm going to see him on Instagram posting with him and Billy Joel.
Yeah, and what's weird about that, it's like we have all those opportunities to have all these things, and yet I never really took advantage of any of that stuff.
I never gave a shit about that.
But on the other hand, it's like, man, I got stories, but I got no proof. He's got the proof.
I mean, I've got some pictures I've got several pictures of us with Jackal. I've got pictures of us with Stone Temple Pilots, and I think Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers when he was still in the Allman Brothers, and Greg Allman, and I don't know. I have some of those rock star pictures. I don't know where a lot of them are. I
don't know where any of my stuff is.
But I know I have them. I only know where a few of them are because I had them in my office. And I'll be honest, I don't like looking at old pictures of myself. First, because I'm like, oh God, I wish I was still that young. Second of all, it's like, oh God, you look terrible.
But apparently, yeah, that's what they're gonna do with that. Is they're just gonna I guess he's the APD.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the PD is unless they have a corporate PD.
So he's gonna run whatever 96 K Rock is turning into, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So the K Rock is gonna be 90s to 2000s.
Okay.
90s to now, I guess rock.
All right.
And then the
Arrow. Yeah,
it's going to be 70s to 90s,
gotcha.
Like they are now.
So they're just going to stop stepping on each other's toes.
Yeah, and they have they're putting, I guess he's coming, but the girl that was already there, she was either doing nights or middays or something. She's staying on, and she's going to get afternoon drive. And apparently, I guess that morning show, which I'm not trying to knock anybody. I never got them.
Oh, the one from Detroit. I tried listening to those guys too. They used to be on here in Tampa on 98.7, and man,
I don't. Yeah, it's not my thing.
Mine
so,
either.
but it was like, but they're keeping them.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that was part of the trade or whatever. Like you keep our morning show on because I think Beasley's make money off of that.
Hey, this article here says, okay, so Dave and Chuck the Freak will stay in mornings on K-Rock. Zito is going to be doing all kinds of stuff, including nights on WCSX in Detroit and WRAT in New Jersey. So,
he
still works there.
At Beasley.
Oh, at Beasley, right. So he doesn't work at K-Rock. Oh, so that's why he had that cryptic post. That's
and
why.
He's in charge of something too now.
So did he have beef?
I think podcast or something.
Did he have beef with Roach? Or is
I thought it might have been back in the 99 X days. You remember when him and hold on a minute, Garrett were together.
Yeah, sure.
It was they could be they were like a junior. I don't know. I don't want to say junior, but yeah, maybe a junior Stan and Haney.
I mean, you know what?
They could get in your crawl. Bob had a way of.
You and I would still be doing mornings if we'd been at bigger assholes to people, Mark. That's what I believe, and I think that's what it takes to stay in that business, and we didn't have it, so that's literally what it was. We're too nice. We just pussies.
And they love busting chops.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's a lot of times. I think they mean the things they would say are just to get on their people's nerves, and it worked.
All right.
So I'm not sure what happened with those guys or whatever. I wasn't. I know that he was there for a while. Then all of a sudden he wasn't. I don't know if he took another job or he got. I think he was trying to get a job with a record company or something.
I mean, I don't even know the guy, so I have no idea. But hey, you know what? Good for him. Got himself a job. Seems like a nice guy, and he's back in that big, beautiful. So, do you know where the new building is?
No.
Oh my God! It's right by the airport on Daniels. It's like on the east side of Daniels, like across the road from the airport, and it's in this giant warehouse that looks like a frickin' Walmart distribution center. It's huge.
Oh, wow.
It's gigantic, Mark. It's however big you think it is, it's bigger.
Yeah, I passed by that area just recently, but I don't remember seeing anything over there, but I wasn't really looking for anything either over there.
Well, I was looking at and once I found out where it was, I just pulled it up on Google Earth, and I was looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, this place, it's got like tractor trailer docks. It's so big. It's huge.
So are they moving everything out of downtown?
They're gone from down. They've been gone from downtown. Downtown's
Oh,
empty.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's gone and empty. Yeah, after that hurricane.
I thought
a
they
year and a
owned
half
that
ago.
building.
They do, but I guess they're going to have to sell all that stuff because hurricane put a couple feet of water in that place and ruined
Oh,
everything.
okay, because the river overflowed. I
Yeah,
think.
they certainly couldn't stay there. So
Yeah, okay. But I know Roach was doing his own thing. He had like his own internet station or something like that called Fuego Radio or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, good for him.
But my voice guy was telling me about it because I guess he does the voice work for him too.
Hey, can we take a quick
It'd be
break
interesting.
because my doctor is calling me. Speaking of the oldest show in radio.
Yes.
Hi, please hold. Hi. Yes, hello.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
All right. So
Sorry
we had
about
to
that.
take an abrupt break there. Where were you?
I have to go see the doctor who's going to put a camera up my ass.
Are you at that age now?
Dude, this is not the first time I've done that. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, me neither. I'm getting to be a pro at it.
I just haven't
up
done
to
it for a
like-
while. I don't want to let that get. I haven't had a colonoscopy for God. It's got to be 10 years, 8 years.
Oh yeah, they want you every 3 years now.
Yeah, I know. And I have a friend who told me over the weekend that she had breast cancer, and I'm like, oh my God, you're younger than I am. And she's like, it's nothing serious. They're giving me treatment, and my hair's not even falling out. They caught it really early, so.
Oh,
But
nice.
the best thing is she and I have the same exact sense of humor, only she may be worse than me, which is why I love her so much. I'm trying to buy her and her husband lunch on Saturday after we were hanging out. And she was like, no. And I'm like, please, you guys came over here and let me buy lunch this time. And she looks at me and she says, I have cancer. Let me buy lunch. And I'm like, all right.
Oh,
'Cause
no.
you can't argue with that. When somebody looks at you and says, I have cancer, you have to let them do
Oh
whatever.
no,
they want.
that shuts everything down.
Oh, she thought she was hilarious, and she was, and it it really worked. And I said, "How often do you use that?" And she said, "Every chance that I get." I'm like, "Well, if I ever get cancer someday, I'm going to be using that joke." I'm sorry, I have cancer. I can't. But you know what? Let's hope that's not after tomorrow when I go see the ass doctor.
Well, that's because they're going to want you every 3 years.
I have been losing.
The weird thing is, you know
losing
what?
Weight, you know.
They said once you do after you once you get over 70,
Yeah.
then they don't push you that much. I said,
Oh.
why is that? Because they're trying to get rid of you?
No, they just know you're
You
going
don't need to
die.
worry about it now. You're going to die anyway, so
Oh,
might
you're
as well
over
be
70?
something.
Yeah, you had a good run. We'll just.
It's what I feel like. It's like.
That's kind of what it is.
So I said, well, I'm going to get one coming up in May. So well, then I got, and I'll be 66. I'm 66 this year. So I got one more at 69, then I'm done.
Yeah.
Tapping out.
Yep. Thanks for stopping by. That's what that is.
Oh, gosh. I ran across something really interesting. And what makes it interesting is you're not going to believe who's number 2 on this list.
Is this going to continue
comes-
with our oldest show on the radio theme today?
No. Actually,
okay,
this is
good.
travel and leisure.
Oh.
And it's basing it off of this list is based off of 100,000 people with bars, with
Bars.
half price appetizers
Oh,
and
okay.
quality of music and other entertainment, along with the average drink cost.
Well,
So,
you and I
out
are
of
such
that,
bar goers. We should be good at this.
top 10, and this is the United States only. So top 10. Who would you think? Just throw a name of a city out there. I'll see if it's on the list.
Name of a city. I want to say Dallas. A lot of people drink it in Dallas.
Did not make the top 10.
All right, Vegas. Vegas got to be in there.
Vegas is number 3.
All right, Vegas. I'm going to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because I know everybody in Wisconsin is a hopeless alcoholic.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yes.
All right, let me think. All right, so we know Salt Lake City is number 999. No one drinks there.
No, it's number 9 actually.
Salt Lake City? Shut the hell up.
It's right below Milwaukee.
That's hard to believe. What kind of list is this?
I don't know.
All right, let's see. Well, it's a very depressing area. Seattle, Washington's got to be in there.
Seattle is not in there,
in
but
there.
something close. Another
Portland,
state close by.
Portland.
Yes. Number 6.
All right, Portlandia. What about Denver?
Number 7. So you get 6, 7, 8, 9 done.
I'm good at this. All right, let's go to the
3,
most,
6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's go to the most depressing, worst city in the country that I can think of. Cleveland. That was hard. Cleveland?
No, but very close. Same state.
So Cincinnati.
Nope.
Columbus.
Yes.
That's
number 4.
I don't know any other cities in in Ohio other than that. All right, well, let's go dark and depressing, snowy Buffalo.
No.
What? No Buffalo.
No Buffalo.
God. All right, then let's go back south and let's go to Orlando.
Yes, number 10.
All right, let's stay in Florida and go to Miami because that's obvious.
No more Florida gigs. I'll give you a hint.
No
so we
more
got
Florida.
Yeah, we got number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and number 3. So you got 5, 4, 2, 1.
All right, New Orleans has to be in there.
That's number 1.
I knew that's why you were doing this. Psychologically, I knew it. I knew it was number 1. So I'm only missing 2.
No, actually, I was doing it for number 2.
Number 2.
But number 1, yeah. But number 2 was very interesting to me.
Well, it can't be New York City. It can't be Newark. It can't be Boston.
It has something to do with you.
Can't be Pittsburgh. Nobody drinks.
Yes.
What?
Number 2.
Number 2 is
Number
Pittsburgh?
2. Yes.
Bunch of goddamn degenerates. Unemployed.
Okay, 3 and 5.
I only have 2 more to go, huh?
You have a friend that lives in this. You have a friend that lives in this state.
I have friends that live in almost every state. All right, East Coast, West Coast, or Midwest?
East Coast.
East Coast. I have a friend who lives in that state. Massachusetts. It's not
no
because you said no to Boston. God, man, I have a Charlotte.
Close.
Raleigh, Durham.
Raleigh, that's it. Yep. I was going to say Tim Bob was going to be the next. Not too far from Tim Bob's house.
Tim Bob and Raleigh, Durham. All right, so now I got
Orlando, left. Salt Lake City,
yep.
Milwaukee, Denver, Portland, Raleigh, Columbus, Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, and New Orleans.
Wow.
That's based off of prices and what and entertainment wise.
Yeah.
And things like that. But yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting. Pittsburgh is what I did. It's like, oh my. Huh. You don't hear too much about Pittsburgh in these things.
No, well, Pittsburgh
one more?
people keep to themselves. Yeah, what else you got?
Okay, top 5 most intelligent animals.
10 intelligent animals. I'm going to go with the most intelligent animal is a dolphin. Huh? It's an animal. Breathes air. It's a mammal.
Dolphin is number 2.
See, I know my smart animals. So it's certainly cats are not in there because cats are stupid, useless.
No.
I want to say dog. Dogs are very smart. What?
No.
Gene, he just said you're not smart.
Yeah. None of these are pets except for one that could be a pet, but it's a really bad pet.
Well, we know that pigs are very smart. They are. Pigs are very smart.
Well, they may be, but they're not in the top
delicious.
5.
I mean, what would you do if you had a little pig that you raised from like a little piglet, and then one day it got so big, but the pig is smart, but he's shitting all over your house, and you don't have any bacon or sausage. I mean, what do? Do you butcher that pig?
I'd let the pig live outside.
Would you butcher that pig and eat him?
No, I can never kill him.
You don't have to do it. You give him to the butcher. The butcher does it.
No, I couldn't. That's the same thing. It's like you're mail ordering it. No, you're hiring it out.
You throw him in the back of your truck, and you're like, "Come on, Timmy, let's go, buddy. We're just going for a little ride to a farm in the woods upstate." Let's see. All right, smart animals. What else do we have for smart animals? A ferret. No, a ferret's not smart.
Nope.
All right, other smart animals. Well, we know that deer are stupid, so it can't be deer. We know that bears are like just big trash pandas. They're stupid. Raccoons are trash pandas. They're stupid. Nothing. I'm not even close. I'm not even close.
Nope.
Am I?
No.
It turns out I don't know my smart animals other than dolphins very much.
Okay, number 1. You should know what number 1 is because we, according to Darwin, we are part of them.
Monkeys, chimps, apes.
Yep, chimpanzees, number 1.
All right.
And you got dolphins as number 2. Now, 3, 4, 5 is going to be difficult. I'm going to tell you right now. 1 is from the sea. Another
Octopus.
one from the sea. 1 is from the air. And 1 is from, there you go, number 5. 1's from the air. That's number 4.
We have smart birds?
Yes,
First of
very
all,
smart brothers.
Birdsaren'treal.com. Go look it up right now, and you'll see that all birds are smart because birds are all government surveillance drones.
I'm going to tell you, this bird is like super smart and
I
holds a
know that
grudge.
it's not a bald eagle because those things are dumb as shit. Everybody looks, oh, look at the majestic bald eagle. No, it's stupid. It's not a bald eagle, is it? No, it's stupid.
Mm-mm.
Is it a heron or a sand crane?
No,
it flies in the air. Is it
there's actually you have to put something in your garden when you're in the farm industry because they will eat your.
So you're
your
saying
crops.
that I should put a scarecrow up to scare the crow away? So how smart is he if he's getting scared by a frickin' piece of wood?
No, but they have unbelievable memories, and when they're in your backyard, if you shoo them or throw something at them, they don't forget, and they'll come back.
So crows
and
are
get you.
Italian.
When I shooed some black crows out of my back because they were bothering my bird area for the pleasant birds I like, and when I shooed the two away. They came back 15 minutes later with 10. And I was like, okay, you win. It's like I thought I was in a gang war.
You did not grow up around Italians like I did. You don't mess with those people.
It's like, holy crap. Yeah, you shoot 2 away, 10 come back. It's like, no.
Christ.
All right, number 3. Who do you think number 3 is? This is...
Smart animal.
They say they never forget.
Really?
Yes. So 1 is chimpanzee, 2 is dolphin, 3 is elephant, 4 is crow, and
I can't
5
even think
is
about
octopus.
elephants. Elephants were my mother's favorite. She collected elephants. She had a whole curio cabinet full of all kinds of fancy elephants. And then she got Alzheimer's, unlike an elephant.
What is it with moms? And they find their spirit animal somehow, and then it's all over their
fully
house.
expect to go that way at some point with owls. I've always liked owls. I found myself on Amazon recently looking at like metal owl decorations that I could put in my kitchen because that's where I'm at right now.
Owls, most horrific animal.
Yeah, I love them. Yes.
Dangerous.
I'm not
super
scared of
dangerous. If you're walking your dog outside and then there's an owl by, you better get ready because he'll swoop down and kill it.
I hope that owl is faster than my aim on my 38s. on my 357 with the buckshot in there because that would suck for him.
My mom loved giraffes, and she had so many giraffes that we didn't even have it. We just couldn't gave something to everybody. Every family member alive has a piece of her giraffe thing. I've got 2 of them, and my sister took about 10 of them, and they were still left over. They just kind of gave them away. Everywhere she went, and every time it was a birthday or something. That's another thing too. Bad. Don't tell anybody else you like owls.
Oh yeah, everybody get me fucking owls. I know. I don't want them.
Oh yeah, you'll have.
I don't have anywhere to put them.
It'll be spooky in your house.
I don't want owls. That's it. I looked at the owl on Amazon. I was like, I don't have anywhere to put this. I'm just not going to get this. But and if I start wearing like owl shirts, what's that going to look like at my age?
I haven't even seen you transfer over to the animal print yet.
Well, you haven't seen my.
How old do you have to be to switch to animal
my
print?
Underwear, Mark. You don't know what I'm doing.
So you keep it. Okay. Nothing
now
on the
you're
outside.
assuming
though.
I wear underwear. That's very presumptive of you. Mark. Very, very.
Kathleen gets a kick out of me because we'll be watching some kind of show. It'll be they'll always show the cougar, and she's always got some kind of outerwear with a print. And one of them was like wearing like a zebra skirt and like a leopard top. It's like, oh my gosh. I know. It's like nothing screams "I will do you for free" than that.
You're saying easy is what you're saying. Mm-hmm.
Yes, please, 19-year-olds, come water my plant.
Stop it.
No, I meant like you come to the house and you help her with gardening.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. You don't have to say it. All right. I got nothing else, Mark.
gosh.
I'm kind of boring here.
Me
Still fighting
neither.
with the insurance company about my daughter's car. I don't know where that's going. I had to hire an appraiser, so I haven't got any money for that.
No lawyer, huh?
Got,
Do you
no,
get a
got
lawyer?
a lawyer.
Just to-
Lawyer's working on whatever. I don't know what the lawyer does. Lawyer just does whatever the lawyer's going to do. But yeah, that's all I got, man.
Did the person that was involved, did they have
They did,
insurance
yes.
or no? Decent insurance?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, but I literally don't know.
Oh, I don't even know what that means anymore
Yeah.
because the last time I had insurance, I had State Farm. My son was sitting at the light on Daniels Parkway and 41, right? Sitting at a red light. Somebody came behind him, never stopped and slammed on the back, and they made my son 1% guilty.
1%? What, for existing?
Yeah, and then they went to court on it, right? They went to court on it. He went to court, but he brought his friends with him that were with him in the
How?
car. And the first question, the judge, you know what the first question the
What?
lawyer asked? Did you guys discuss this on the way over? Talk about the accident at all?
Oh, no.
yeah. Through all the people, all the
Yeah,
witnesses
don't
out.
say that.
So we ended up paying for the most of the accident and everything else. That was with the neighbor
Jeez,
people.
man.
Not good. I remember seeing a post not that long ago on my Facebook page. It must have been like the anniversary or whatever, and it says they are not good neighbors.
No. Well, that's, I think that's who the other person's insurance company was, the neighborhood one. Oh.
Yeah, they're really.
No. I'm not looking
yeah.
forward to any of this. I just don't want to
Yeah.
deal with it, but it's got to get dealt with. And we got to get Dana's leg better, and
Oh,
we got to
yeah.
get her back up, back to normal. I found her a car, found her a nice car. So here's how the universe works, Mark. The universe works in mysterious ways, which I know you know, but a lot of people don't know. So I have this friend that I've known for 30 years or so. He's in his 60s now. He's retired. He's a guy I used to work with at a TV station years ago. One of the nicest people I know. And he is also crazier than me when it comes to keeping your car clean, which I know sounds impossible, but trust me,
Wow.
he's
Yeah.
crazier than me because he also has time because he's retired now. So he drives this beautiful little silver 2016 VW GTI, the SE with the leather, and it's got a manual transmission, and it's totally original. Has 40,000 original miles. Car's been in the garage its entire life. He has kept up with all the maintenance, all the everything. This is essentially a new 10-year-old Volkswagen GTI with very low mileage. And out of the blue on Friday, he texts me Friday afternoon. So, hey, how you been? Haven't talked to you in a while. I know that you would know. I'm thinking about selling my GTI because I think it's just time for me to get a new Lexus. I'm like, what's wrong with your GTI? He said, oh, absolutely nothing. It's mint. I just kind of want another car. I just want to get a Lexus. I got my eye on this, and I think I'm just going to do it. And I can't keep both because I won't have room in the garage, and I can't let the GTI sit outside. And people who will take it and take care of it and love it as much as me. So then I sent him a picture of my daughter's car after it was wrecked, and I said, well, I may happen to be in the market for a GTI right now. He's like, oh my God, what happened to Dana? And I said, yeah, somebody pulled out in front of her, and that's the end of her GTI. And he's like, we got to make this happen. So they came over, and we talked and brought the car. The car is beautiful. So, but it's a manual. So I don't know how Miss Broken Clutch Leg is going to be able to drive a manual, even later. I just don't know. Neither does she.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't know, because she's got to go
A
through
lot of physical therapy and
everything else,
will she even want to drive a manual? I don't know. So, because
that's a
that's all
shame.
Dana's been driving since she was 18. She's had a stick shift GTI. But funny though,
Yeah.
Universe step right in and say, hey, here's another one. It's got half the miles that yours did, and
replace
it's
it.
just as nice or possibly nicer. It's been in the garage.
What
No,
color?
silver.
Same color?
Very rare
Oh,
color.
nice.
It's beautiful. It's got leather like hers had, and it's a manual like hers was. And this one though, it's so shiny. The inside of the barrels of the wheels are still shiny because everything has ceramic coating on it, and all you have to do is just hit it with a hose, and all the dust falls off, and it's shiny again. It's amazing. Yeah, like I said,
nice.
he's crazier than me about keeping his car clean, and I have nothing but respect for that. So. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But Universe, funny thing.
When's she in her cast off?
Cast came off about a week and a half ago, but she can't put any weight on it until sometime in April, middle of April. So I got her this walking boot. If we go anywhere, she just puts the walking boot on. But otherwise, she's been hopping around my house on one foot or using her crutches and doing okay.
That's good. At least she's healing quick.
She's young.
That's one thing about I was gonna say that's one thing nice about being young. You can snap back pretty quick.
You're gonna bounce from this just fine. Sure, you're gonna have a metal plate and screws in your leg for the rest of your life, but let's not worry about that now. You can worry about that when you're in your 40s and you know when it's gonna rain all the time.
Oh yeah, trust me. That's the one thing I know. That's the one thing I know is when the weather changes or there's gonna be some major. Man, it's achy, and that's okay. I remember when that happened. Yeah, I did. This
I call it my AccuWeather leg, because my leg that I broke aches every time it's going to rain. I don't need Dave Roberts. I got a leg.
There you go. AccuLeg
right.
forecast.
Count on it. Dependable. All right, Mark. I'm going to go before I say dumber things, if that's possible.
Okay.
You have a nice week.
See you later.
Dumber things, if that's possible. Said it again.
Erica and Mark.
Happy Friday the 13th.
The Phone Call.